Welcome to Rover YouTube channel. So today I am going to show you how to perform query calculations in Microsoft Access. So today that is what I am going to explain you. So I will explain you step-by-step process of performing query calculations using Microsoft Access queries. Before go to the video, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this one. Now let's go to the video. So here this is my sample database I have created to explain this process. So this sample database contains one table called TBL item. So my TBL item contains three columns. First one is ID, the second one is item name, and the third one is net price. So based on these three columns, I want to create a query. To create a query, what you should do in Microsoft Access, just click on the Create tab, then click on the Query Design. So once you click on the Query Design, you have this kind of dialog box. So here, my TBL item table shows like this. Then I want to add this table to create query. So on the Tables tab, this is my table. Now I am going to press the Add button. So once I press the Add button, my table added to the query wizard. So here, in this time, you can save your query. At the very first beginning, you can save your query by pressing Ctrl S plus S. So my query name is QRY gross price. So I gave the query name, then I want to press OK. I saved my query. Now I want to add these three columns to my query. To add columns, what you should do is, if you want to, by clicking this asterisk mark, you can, by double clicking this asterisk mark, you can add all the fields one at once. But if you want to add selected fields, then you can click on the one by one. Here, I'm going to add the ID field. Just double click on it. Then I want to add the item name, and finally I want to add the net price. So based on these three columns, I want to calculate. I want to perform calculation. So based on this, I want to perform calculation. So here I am going to show you how to calculate gross price based on the net price. So that is what I am going to explain you here. So if you want to find gross price, then what is the difference between here net price and gross price? So just assume that there is a VAT percentage inside the gross price. So therefore I want to calculate the net price plus VAT percentage, then I want to get the gross price. So how can we calculate this based on this query? So just click on this field. Then if I can type my formula or a function here. So before going to do that, I'm going to right click on this field and I want to select zoom. So yes, I selected the zoom. Then I want to type my function to find the gross price value. So here the gross price is a new field. Then therefore, look at this gross price. Then what happens? Open the square bracket, then net price. Net price. This refers to the net price column in my TBL item table. Then close the square bracket plus, again open the square bracket, then again net price. Then close the square bracket. Then I want to divide this amount by 100. Then I want to multiply this value by 20. So this is the function or a formula we have to use to find the gross value when the VAT amount is 20%. So now once you complete adding your formula or function, then press OK button. Finally, I want to run my query. Just press on this run button. Yeah, once I press the run button, you can see my query runs. Then here, this is my gross price column. So it is calculated with the VAT percentage. Now this is net price. After adding VAT 20%, this is the gross price. So that is how you should, so that is the way you should follow to calculate gross price in a criteria. So here the gross price is a alias name given to query. So in table there is no column called gross price, but query I created a new column or field called gross price like this. So that is how query calculations basically perform. Then assume that you don't have a fixed VAT percentage. Then assume that you don't have fixed VAT percentage. Some items are exempt from VAT, and some for some items VAT rate is less than 20%. In that case, how we overcome that issue? So it is very simple. For example, just assume that go to design view, my table, there is a VAT price. Just say VAT rate. There's a new column called VAT rate. Yeah. Now I want to add a VAT amount for this one. Just say the first one, VAT rate is 20%. Second one, second item is shirt is exempt from VAT. Then for the third one, it is 5%. Then again 20%. And first one, the last one is, or the poncho is exempt from VAT. So this is the VAT rates relevant to each and every item. And I have now separate field called VAT rate in my table. Yes, now you can see we have separate column for in our table for VAT rate. So the field name you can see VAT rate. Now how can we calculate gross price when we have this kind of situation? Actually it is pretty easy. Go to or select your query and go to design view. Under the design view, now right click this field, empty field, and click zoom. So now your function with that field of your table, VAT rate field. So your query function is like this, or should be like this: gross price, alias name, open square brackets, then net price, close square brackets, plus again open square bracket, net price, then close square bracket, divide by 100 and multiplied by our VAT rate. Now here you have to give a VAT rate field. So the table VAT rate field is like this: open square bracket, VAT rate, close square bracket, then press OK. Now just run your query. Yeah, now with this VAT rate field, this is the calculation. Now our calculation is like this. Now the thing is that we have VAT rate table, where VAT rate column or field is available. In that case, we have which included that field name within square brackets. So I think it is clear to you. So that is how we can calculate gross price in such a situation. Okay, now I want to explain you another process of calculating gross price. So here in this case I want to create a pre-designed module to calculate gross price. So in what I am going to do, I am going to create a module that I want to include the module function in my query field. So in that way I am going to calculate the gross price. So I will explain you this step-by-step process, how to create module, then how to apply the function inside the module with my query field. So to do this, what you should do is you need to add a module. To add a module, just click on the create tab, then go to click on this module. Once you click on the module, you have a screen like this, window like this. Then you need to add this piece of code. I will include this code in my video description. Now I'm going to paste it. So this is the code you need to create your function. So in this public function, you have to type a formula. So what is the formula here? So calculate gross price. Calculate gross price. Calculate gross price file. Calculate gross price equals net price plus then again net price divided by 100 and multiplied by our VAT rate. Then save under module 1. So this is the function of calculating gross price. So I have included my function inside the module 1. Then again go back to the Microsoft Access. Then go to design view of your query. Then select this empty field and right click. Then select zoom. So here you need to write your formula. So here you need to call your module function. So how to do it? So our field is alias name is gross price. Then bracket. After that is open square bracket there. Before that you need to use gross price. Here gross price. You need to type calculate gross price. So this is the formula inside our module. Calculate gross price. Then within square brackets net price, close square bracket. Then again open square bracket, VAT rate. Then close square bracket and close the brackets. So that is the formula you need to type. You need to type to call the module function. Then press OK button. Save. Then you can run your query. So once you run your query, you can see your calculation is completed. So here we have used this module 1 function and we call this function under our module. Okay, we called this module here. We called our module here. So that is that is the way of using module function inside a query. So I think now it is clear to you. So if you need any clarification, please put a comment under video comment section so that I can explain you. Okay, let's meet with another video like this. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this one. Thank you.